Did you know that as a cyclist, you have just as much right to the road as cars? Whether it's about dodging debris in a bike lane or standing your ground when a driver honks, understanding your legal rights can mean the difference between a smooth ride and a risky one. Stick around, we're uncovering everything you need to know about your rights as a bicyclist on the road, plus a few myths you definitely don't want to fall for. Welcome to Legal Acquainted, where we make the law simple, relatable, and easy to understand. Scenario 1. You're riding your bike on a busy street when a car overtakes, leaving barely any room. Is that legal? Spoiler alert, it's not. Many states have a 3-foot rule, requiring cars to give at least 3 feet of clearance when passing cyclists. In some areas, the distance is even more. This rule is in place to protect cyclists from dangerous close passes that can lead to serious accidents. Violating this rule can result in fines for drivers, and in some jurisdictions, even harsher penalties if it leads to an injury. So, next time someone gives you the squeeze, remember, the law's on your side. Now, let's bust a few myths about cycling laws. Myth number 1. Bicyclists must always stay in the bike lane. Fact: while bike lanes are designed for cyclists, you're not always required to stay in them. In most states, you can leave the bike lane to avoid obstacles, make turns, or pass slower traffic. This is crucial for safety. Imagine a situation where there's glass or debris in the bike lane. Staying there could endanger you. The law acknowledges that cyclists sometimes need to maneuver for their own safety. Myth number 2. Cyclists can't ride on the road. Fact: in most places, bicycles are considered vehicles, which means they have the same rights and responsibilities as cars. Yes, you belong on the road. This means cyclists must follow traffic laws, such as stopping at red lights and yielding when required. But it also means drivers must respect cyclists as equal users of the road. Let's look at a real-life case. In 2019, a cyclist in California was ticketed for riding outside the bike lane. But the court ruled in favor of the cyclist, stating they had the legal right to avoid unsafe conditions in the bike lane. This case reminds us that the law prioritizes safety. This ruling highlights an essential principle: cyclists are expected to use their judgment to navigate safely. The law isn't rigid, it considers real-world conditions. Did you know cycling laws vary by state and country? For example, Idaho has the famous Idaho Stop Law, allowing cyclists to treat stop signs as yield signs. This law acknowledges the unique dynamics of cycling and prioritizes efficiency and safety. Meanwhile, in the Netherlands, cycling culture is deeply integrated into the infrastructure. Cyclists have dedicated traffic lights, and in many situations, they're given the right of way over cars. These differences show how diverse cycling laws can be, but the core idea is always safety and respect for all road users. If you're traveling or moving to a new state, it's essential to learn the local laws to stay informed and protected. Before we wrap up, let's go over some essential safety tips for cyclists. These tips don't just help you stay safe, they also help you stay on the right side of the law. 1. Obey traffic signals and signs. As a cyclist, you're considered a vehicle, so stopping at red lights and yielding when required is non-negotiable. 2. Use hand signals when turning or changing lanes. This communicates your intentions to drivers and other road users, reducing the risk of accidents. 3. Stay visible. Equip your bike with lights and reflectors, especially when riding at night or in low visibility conditions. 4. Wear a helmet. While not legally required in all areas, helmets are a crucial safety measure that can save your life in an accident. 5. Ride predictably. Avoid sudden movements or weaving between cars. Staying predictable makes it easier for drivers to anticipate your actions. These tips are your best defense on the road. A little preparation goes a long way in ensuring your safety and asserting your rights as a cyclist. Understanding your rights as a cyclist can make all the difference on the road. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow cyclists, and subscribe to Legal Acquainted for more legal insights made simple. Got a topic you'd like us to cover? Drop it in the comments below. And remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe, and enjoy the ride. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.